Salut peuple! I hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel if you're part of the family, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Hermantha. I'm a Canadian Haitian YouTuber and I do all sorts of content, so feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see so far. Today I'm about to show you guys my everyday makeup routine and how I touch up my hair. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and let's get right into it. So in my everyday makeup routine, usually if my lips are crusty like they were, I will put on my Laneige lip sleeping mask. And now I'm going to move on with my Maybelline New York Master Prime primer. I'm going to move on to the brows, so I'm going to get all up close and personal in 3, 2, 1. Hello, we're close. Okay, I'm going to be using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Yeah, in the shade 4. I said drugstore because you can find it at Shoppers, but it's kind of pricey. I think it's like 30 something. But any brow pencil honestly should be fine. It's all about the technique more than what you're actually using. I'm gonna start by the bottom part of my brow. And I'm not going too hard because I did lighten my brows so it could match my hair. My natural eyebrows are black, but I wanted them to be a bit more brown for the wig, so that's about the shape that I want for my eyebrows. And for the front, I'm just gonna do a few light strokes to mimic the hair. Yeah, I don't think I told you guys, but I pierced my ears. Ooh. I'm gonna clean that up later, and now I'm just gonna do the same thing with this eyebrow. Okay, so for the next step, I'll be going in with my concealer to clean my brows. The first one I'll be using is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop in Golden Honey. Literally one of my fave concealers. I use it for my brows and I use it for my under eye. So I'll just put a bit here, not too much, on the first half of my underbrow. And for the second part, for my brow bone where it's a bit lighter, I'll be using my e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer in the shade medium. Now it's time to blend and blend. Again, you want to take your time to blend properly. Ideally, don't leave on your concealer for too long because it will dry up and it's going to be harder for you to blend it in. I'm going to move on with my Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 335. I've been using this for about 2 months, I think, and I really love it. It's really light for an everyday makeup look where you don't want to have the full beat. Yeah, so I'm gonna start blending with my foundation brush right. I look kind of crazy right now. And see, it really looks like skin. It doesn't look like I'm really wearing something. It's buildable, but my skin's looking kind of dewy, kind of shiny, kind of cute, healthy, glowy. That's exactly what I want. Let's put a bit on the 5 head. Shout out to the frontal for making my forehead smaller. Next up, I'll be moving in with my concealer, the same one I used for the front of my brow, the NYX one. And I'll be going like this. I also put it beside my nose because it gets red there and I'm not interested in having the corners of my nose look red. Not the look I'm going for. Put a lighter shade right here. And instead of blending it right away, I'm going to let it sit on my face for a while so it has a nicer coverage when I blend it out. Okay, a few moments have passed And I'm going to blend in my concealer with my concealer. I don't even know what kind of brush this is, I'm not gonna lie. It's a pointed foundation brush, but I like to use this for my concealer. See how light this is? That's because I let it sit for a while, or else it would have blended more. And it gives me less of that pop that I'm looking for when applying concealer. Literally what I want. I like to put it on my eyelid as well because why not? Essentially, that's the look I'm going for, and I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. After doing all of that, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder. It's in the shade Banana, and I'll be using my foundation brush. And I'm just putting it over my brows because they tend to get a bit shiny, if you know what I mean, oily, so just a little bit. Now I'll be using this palette for my eyeshadow. It's the Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette. I'll be sticking to some neutral tones, kind of what's going on my face already. Especially when I have ginger hair, I like to keep the colors warm and neutral, and I just think less, well, I wouldn't say less is more because I do have a lot of makeup on my face, but a more natural look is what I prefer because my hair is already done and I'm a cute girl. I don't need to be doing too much. I'm not trying to hide under my makeup. I just want to enhance what I already have. So I'll be going in with this color right here, followed by this one and that one. Oh, and I'm using the same brush for all the colors. And I like to use the traditional style of lightest color to the darkest color. And I don't think I'm the best when it comes to application, but I figured out what works for me. And I think that's what makeup is all about, essentially. Just finding out what works for you and just making sure things are blended so it doesn't look harsh. First color done. I'm going in with that second color a bit more in the center. Right here. Or burnt orange, should I say. Blend, 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 blend. Crease, crease, crease. And outer corner. And on the outer corner, I'll be using that darkest color that I showed you. And this is a very pigmented palette, so I don't have to put too much, like see. For that, I'll be using a bigger brush, actually. I'll be using this. So this is the color I want, but it's looking a bit harsh like here, and I want it to blend more. So I'll go back to the first brush I was using, and I'm going to use that first color right here with a mix of this one to put more on my brow bone so we could transition better with the rest of the colors that are on my eye. I know I think I did a bit too much. I'm going to go back here. Yeah. And essentially that's what my eyes look like. Next off, I'll be using my eyeliner and some lashes. Oh, I did forget a very important step though in my eyebrows, eyebrow gel. Because my lashes kind of get in the way and they're curvy, so when I put falsies on it and I move, it kind of goes mess up with my brows. So to prevent them from looking crazy, I'll be using the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. Again, kind of pricier for drugstore makeup, but you can use any. I know e.l.f. has a very good one. Just any brow gel that ensures that your brow hairs stay in place. When I'm generous with it, my eyebrows are done, and now I'll be moving on to my eyeliner, which is honestly my favorite part. I love having liner. It's just, I don't know, makes the, you'll see the difference. It just looks better when you have eyeliner on. For my eyeliner, I'll be using the CoverGirl liquid liner in the shade 320. And I have hooded eyes, so the way I do my my eyeliner is a bit different, but do whatever works for you, baby. I always start with the inner corner of my eye. And then going all the way. I know it looks really thin, but I'll thicken it out once I trace it back outer corner. Make sure that this is where I want the line to be. Yeah. And then connect. And voila, fill in the rest. Well, I could leave it like this, but that's not what I'm going for. Then we'll go back again and just make it a bit thicker. Okay, now we're gonna go for the other eye. And I'm gonna show you another way I do my liner. With the first one, I started at the front, but with the other eye, I'll start at the end and then trace it. And then see, connected to my eye. Did a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. I did the tail. I'll go in the front and connect everything. Whew, can't wait to take this off. I mean this is really putting pressure on my ears and I don't like that. So like I said, I'm gonna go in the front. Now I'll be putting on my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up because I really don't like the pressure on my ears. But while I apply the glue on my lashes and it's drying a bit, I'll get started on my contour and on my bronzer. I'll be using the same palette and I'll be using this for contour and this for bronzer. The key here is really to blend or else you're gonna look stupid and I don't want to look stupid. So I'm scared. Yeah, like I swear every time I do my contour and bronzer, I just pray that Jesus takes the wheel and make sure that I don't look like a clown in the streets. So I think that's pretty good. And you want to blend your contour upwards and not downwards. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. Does it make a difference? Who knows? But it has not failed me yet. Yuck. Boof. I'll be going under with some, what do you call it? Setting powder still. So that's what it's giving. Ooh, I think my eyelashes are ready, so I'm gonna put those on first. I always start center, outer corner, inner corner. So yeah, perfect application. See the difference? It's just giving. Okay. And then same thing on the other eye. Looks crazy so far, but that's what we're working with. Contour. I'm gonna put the warmest shade with the same brush. I'm still gonna put it here because I think that's where I'm supposed to put it. I'm not 100% sure, which is why I call this beginner friendly, because I don't really know what I'm doing 100%, but I know it's gonna work. Did it really work? I don't know. But in my head it does. And I'll be putting some, I'm gonna wait till I take this off, but I'll be putting some here. I think I want to put a bit more. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah. This side's not really cute, but whatever. Do you see how it's, yes. About to go in with my setting powder with my concealer brush, just so the application is a bit more precise. I don't want to put too much so it doesn't look cakey, but just enough for the demarcation to be visible. I don't really know what's going on, so we're gonna hide it with blush. Okay, this is not drugstore, sorry. It's my Milk makeup blush and lip thing in the shade Work, but I'll be putting it on my foundation brush and then stippling it on my face. For the placement, I already have a round face, so I don't want to put it here to make my face look more round. I will be putting it kind of on my cheekbone area. Apparently it makes your face look more snatched, so we'll see. Don't know if y'all can tell the difference on the camera, but I can. I'll do the same thing on the other side, the perfect side. Oh yeah, how gorgeous is that? Woo! Yeah, that's enough. With the remaining other side, where I'll just make sure the setting powder is gone. So with that being said, that's almost it for my makeup routine. I'm just going to use my mascara for my lower lash line and to blend in my lashes with the falsies. My lash glue has dried, but it's looking white, so I'm gonna go over it with some eyeshadow. I'm gonna go over it with some eyeliner. I'm just going over my eyeliner with my lash glue because it dried a bit white. Now all there's missing is my lipstick that I'll be doing at the end after I'm done doing my hair. I just took off the elastic and it's not too bad. I'm going to just apply the leftovers, the residue of my makeup just so it blends in with the rest of my face. Now, to revive the hair, my favorite part, we're gonna take everything out, and as you can see, it's not too bad. It's cute-ish. I want the curls to look fresh, to look nice. Now they're just kind of, you know, they're not really defined everywhere, especially in the front, and that's what I want. So we're gonna do something very simple. We're just gonna spray the hair with some water, add some gel, and that's it. So I'm gonna start spraying some water on the curls, just running my fingers through. Y'all see this definition? Like what? The back as well. Just run my fingers through everything. Now I'm just going to put a bit of gel in my hand. I'm currently using the Garnier Fructis Style Structure Gel, the Sculpting Gel Strength number 3. Run it through my hair, especially those ends, and I'm gonna scrunch everything. I'm just gonna spray some Got To Be here because I like it to stay a bit more in the back, and I don't have my mousse, so am I gonna regret that? I hope not. Oops. Okay, now while this dries, I'm gonna tack the other half. See, this is exactly what I do not want, so I'm gonna have to go in there and spray to fix this non-defined matted situation. And the ends, the most important part, in my opinion. And I'll be running my fingers through the hair once again to get those curls to come back. A bit more in the back because we do have a frizzy type of situation, as you can tell. And we're still going in. And I'll be doing the same thing and going in with the gel. And for the final step, I'll be going in with my favorite part, which is the lipstick. I'll be wiping this off. Thank you very much. For my everyday typical signature lip look, I use 3 things. I use lip liner and 2 lipsticks. For the lip liner, I'll be using the Rimmel London Lasting Finish lip liner in the shade 41, aka Coffee Bean. Now once I'm done with my lip liner, I'll be going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Berlin or Berlin? Whatever, Berlin. It's kind of the same color as my lip liner, but always use lip liner first because it does make your lipstick last longer. So if you're planning on eating, smooching, doing whatever, you might want to use some lip liner. And for the center, to get that nice nude ombre look, I'll be going with NYX Soft Matte Lip Dream lipstick, but this time in the shade London. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial and that it was easy to follow. If you made it this far, please don't exit this video without subscribing to my channel. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you want to see more makeup content, what you would like to see. I know I've been inconsistent, but I'm trying to come back and just want to figure out what you guys would like to see on my channel. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next video, and don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend that I'm back on YouTube. Bye.